Hello everybody, it's Red and welcome back to Breath of the Wild. Last time I don't remember what we did. Oops, it's been a little while. This time, we are gonna head over a path that we haven't been to before. Right here near Pico Pond, we have Mirosha's Shrine and the Woodland Stable, right near Woodland Tower. And there's this path leading over to this area that we don't have anything around. So, what do you say we explore this place? First, let's put on our speed up food for 12 minutes. Zoom, 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 zoom. We're so fast. Anyway, so how's everybody doing today? Oh, that was actually good camouflage. I didn't see you. Did you just lick me? And yeah, that was a golden Lizalfo last time. Jeez, that is ridiculous. Hey, don't camouflage. I want to take a picture of you.
It is my pleasure.
Wow, way to go hard, dude. That's actually pretty good. Holy crap, how do you deal so much damage with a water thing? Just a water split. Bleh, bleh. You just went bleh. Ah, shoot, I can't believe I missed the lizard. That was a fireproof lizard. Oh, jeez. So many Lizalfos along the way. I kind of want to put on Majora's Mask. Not gonna lie. But I also don't want to rely on it too much. Boom. You're dead. An ice rod. Nice. Oh, shoot. We can't. I missed. Okay, we got the ice rod. The ice rod works a little differently from the blizzard rod. In the sense of range for how much it, covers. Blizzard Rod is more powerful, far more powerful. But the Ice Rod is still pretty good. I just wanted to grab it because there's that one Korok in Korok Forest that... Ow. Did I just get owned by a Pebblet? Yeah, there's that one Korok in Korok Forest who wants to see an Ice Rod. So, yeah. I mean, they want to see a rod with the power of ice. And I found out recently that a blizzard rod does work for that quest, specifically. So, yeah. That was interesting to find out. Okay. 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 And also, here's a cool thing that you can do with electricity. If you electrify a frozen enemy, it will create an AoE that will electrify everything around it. So, that's really powerful. Make sure to abuse that whenever you get the chance. I don't want to fight you. You're too much of an HP sponge. So, it's not that fun to, fight you guys. Here's another Lizalfos. And the Fire Breath Lizalfos. And some... Ooh, I see you. Fireproof Lizard, baby! Okay. Yeah, you want to get as many Fireproof Lizards as you can because you're gonna need a ton of them to upgrade armor later on. So yeah, make sure to do that. But the real reason I'm here is really just to get the tower and to look for a Goron, whose name ends in Sun. After all, we've been holding on to that quest for a few episodes now. Also, here are some other Pebblets. Yep, we have the camera. We don't have Silver Moblins yet? And that's actually pretty good. Oh, looks mean. Okay. So yeah, we're here today to collect fireproof lizards and get the tower. And look for a Goron that has a name that ends in Sun. So where is the tower? That Lizalfos did not see me. Okay. Seriously, where is the tower? Shouldn't it be, like, right around here? Oh, there it is. It was hidden behind that rock. Okay. Ah, shoot. The very air is burning here. A couple of things that you can do to stop the burn. Ice weapons don't work. Heat-proof gear doesn't work. But spinning around does? Yeah. Start a spin and you will immediately not be on fire anymore. There we go. So you can take advantage of that to stall how much damage you take. And I don't have Mipha's Grace up. But the best way is, of course, to put on a fireproof elixir. I don't want to do that because of the speed up that I have going. You can see, it hurts you fast. It hurts you really fast. So, you don't want to mess with this area. Actually, I think I am gonna drink it. It just makes sense. Yeah. Like, it makes more sense. Also, I'm gonna eat because we can get that shrine later. I'm not worried about it right now. Here's another type of Octorok. A Rock Octorok. And then I want to stick to the path, because it's along the path that you're gonna usually find fireproof lizards. I mean, they're all over the place, but usually along the path. There's something really cool that you can do with Rock Octoroks. Basically, if you give them a weapon, like, the way they attack is very different. They are a lot more powerful in general. But the way they work is that they suck in a lot of air. That's your opportunity to throw in a bomb or an arrow. You know, it will be easier to hit. So, yeah, that's your opportunity. Or you can give them a weapon by throwing a weapon to the ground and letting them suck the weapon in. They're gonna chew on the weapon for a little bit and then spit it out with fresh new effects and restore durability. So if you have a weapon that's about to break, drop it on the ground from the menu. Just come over here to the menu and choose drop. Let those Rock Octoroks suck them in, and then they will restore the durability of that, of that weapon. So yeah, just fun stuff that you can do with those guys. Am I gonna make it? I'm gonna use up my yellow stamina, but I'm gonna make it. I mean, that's what it's there for, right? To be used. So, yeah. And with this, we get yet another tower, baby. Oh, filling in that map, huh? Ooh, looks menacing. It's like red water. It's water, but it's red. No, it's actually very dangerous. It is red. Don't get me wrong, but it is also very dangerous. Anyway, if I'm not mistaken, the tower doesn't burn. But if you see these embers floating around the screen, that means that you are burning. Or you would be burning if you didn't have a fireproof elixir. Yeah. Anyway, the place where I want to go... Was that a lizard? Did I just miss a lizard? Anyway, the place where I want to go is near these things. By the way, the song here, I'm a big fan. That's all I'm gonna say. The way I look for the Goron that we need is by following this place up. Let's see here. There are a lot of mining opportunities, so that's really helpful. But I think that once you get over here to the end of these hot springs, you want to jump down. And you will be almost there. Oh, we only have 40 seconds before we start burning up? Yeah, here we go. We're here. This is... No? It's not gonna show up? Okay, this is the southern mine. Just as I said it. We're looking for a Goron whose name ends in Sun. Are you it? This is Borin, so it's not gonna work. You can't be hired by Bolson Construction if your name does not end in Sun. Get serious! Doril! It also won't work. My happiness is the boss's happiness, and that means it's Goron City's happiness too. Dig, dig, and then dig some more. Then sell all that sweet, sweet ore. Huh? That has nothing to do with you. Thanks. What's your name?
Yeah.
Grayson! Hey, your name ends in Sun. What's your name? The name's Grayson. What's it to you? Your name ends in Sun. What about it? It's time to work now. If you want to talk, come back at night when I'm relaxing. Ah, shoot. We have to come back at night. Okay, let's sit by the pot. Oh, here you are. I'm exhausted. But now I've got some time to talk. So, what did you want to ask me? You? Nothing. Your friends? Come on, I'm on break. What is it? Grayson. I don't like repeating myself though, so just remember that, okay? I'm a digger here, as you can see. I dig and I dig, day in and day out. To be honest, I'm sick of it. I feel like maybe I'm not meant to toil away in obscurity like this. Is there a job out there for me that would let me use my strength to make a difference? There actually is. Someone needs help clearing out land. Huh? There is? Where? Please tell me more. Have you heard of Tarrytown? Tarrytown? Never heard of it. What's the deal with that place? Akkala. Tarrytown. So there is somewhere out there that needs me. Akkala isn't too far from here. Alright, I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna strike while the iron is hot! Hell yeah, we did it! Thanks for letting me know, brother. Bellison and I are gonna head there right away. Who's Bellison? Oh well. While I'm at it... Bellison! We're gonna leave! Huh? This is the part where I remind you guys to not be on fire. Oh my gosh, warp away. This is the part where I remind you guys to have yourselves a drink. You know you need a good drink to help out a friend in need. While we're traveling over there, I want to stop by the Great Ferry. This is something that I always do. Luminous Stones, yes. Boop, boop. Here I am at your service. Ah, let me see your clothes. I can greatly enhance your clothing. Nice, what can I enhance? Just jewelry and... okay, same stuff from before. We are 3 pieces away. I know where to get those. Hang on. Right over here, between the Great Ferry and Tarrytown, you want to drop down. This little coastline beach-like lake place has a ton of ore for you to get, including luminous stones. So we are gonna go ahead and do that. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, and Kilton's here as well. That's cute. We don't need to talk to him. Oh, is that a Korok? It definitely is. Let's go ahead and get that. Also, I heard of a trick. Let's see, we have a hammer, so it should work. Let's see if it works. We're gonna freeze the apple that needs to stay in place. And then... it works! Oh, I didn't mean to use Urbosa's Fury, but it's hilarious that that works. And eventually the apple does fall. Anyway, the idea here is that you end up with a frozen apple in place, so the apple is in the right place. And then what you do Nice, nice bow. Is that you... Okay, hang on. Just... There we go. Yeah, the idea is that you freeze the apple in place so that the apple is in the right place. And then you just get rid of all the other apples by blowing up the tree with a bomb or hitting it repeatedly with a hammer. So, that's fun. Anyway, ready to help! I've come here again. Okay, let me see your clothes. Enhance away. Let's see, what do I want to do? Can I do the ember earrings? No, I can't. Star fragments already! Holy moly! Okay, this is outdated. We don't need this anymore. So I'm not gonna worry about it. This has the same effect as this. So... I don't know, let's do it. Whatever, why not? And then we're gonna upgrade the 3 pieces of Radiant of the Radiant set. We have exactly the amount of materials we need. Oh, for level 3 we need Luminous Stones, of course, and Molduga Guts. We already have enough Molduga Guts, so we just need to farm 30 Luminous Stones. 10 per piece, of course. And yeah, I noticed that mostly what we need there is a 4th grade fairy, because most of our pieces are already at level 3, so getting them up to level 4 would be the priority instead of getting the rest of the pieces, which are not priorities, up to level 3. So, yeah. That's a thing. We should go after that 4th grade fairy soon, huh? Soonish. I have a picture of you. I don't have a picture of you. That's pretty good. Lizard. I wish it was a fireproof lizard. Anyway, let's go over to Tarrytown. And we can see that it looks like it has grown a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. But that should be plenty. That's all we need, really, to be happy. Ah, this song. This is a really nice village theme. Oh, here's Hudson. Hey! You sent some Gorons back here. That's perfect. The brute strength of a Goron is undeniable. Those boulders don't stand a chance against them. And with names like Grayson and Pelson, they'll fit right in. Yeah, fit in with you. You're the only one here. Also, Pelson started selling the ore found within the boulders. You should go say hello again. Well, next is... So, before more people can move here, we need homes for them to live in. Can you bring me 20 bundles of wood? If you bring me that, I can combine it with what I've already got and get started on new houses. Sure, here you go. Yep. Sure. You're a lifesaver. Well, next is... Working such long hours every day really wears on my clothes. Could you look for someone who's got a gift for tailoring for me? Tailoring? If we're talking about tailoring, there could be someone among the Gerudo who's good at that. Good luck, you'll need it. This seems like a real long shot. Oh, and one last wrinkle. Yeah, in accordance with official Bolson construction policy, that someone's name must end in son. Have we run into someone like that? Well, we'll find out at a later time. Let's talk to Pelson and Grayson. See if they're happy with moving in here. Huzzah! Hey, it's you! As you can see, I'm working real hard. Hudson praises me a ton for breaking these rocks. We're finding some nice ore too. My little brother Pelson even started an ore shop. Check it out when you get the chance. Okay, here's the ore shop. He's gonna sell these pieces for more than you sell them for, of course. This is not a money-making venture. So they are pretty expensive. Yeah. But this is a way where you can turn rupees into stones if you need stones to upgrade something. I'll say it's not very helpful. I prefer to just go mining or go fight stone taluses. That usually works out better. I can usually get plenty of gemstones like that. But if you're in a pinch and you have the rupees to spare, why not? You know, there's that. Also, just look at how beautiful Death Mountain is at night. I love that place. I can't wait to go there. Coming over here to Korok Forest, we get a couple Silent Princesses, and we have this Korok right here, Kula. Whoa, looks like you've located an ice rod. But you're gonna have to equip it to impress me. Check it out. Yeah. Shimmering, sparkling, what a sight to behold! Thank you, Mr. Hero, your weapon is so amazingly, wonderfully sparkly. I must give you something as thanks. A silver rupee, nice! Blink, sparkle. If you show him a blizzard rod, he is instead gonna give you 300 rupees. So, there's definitely a better way to complete this quest. Welcome, Mr. Hero, we're so excited you're here. If you need to know anything about these woods, just ask Maka. Okay. No, I'm good. And while we're here at the forest, let's talk to Hestu. Chakala! If you return, expand weapon stash! You gain 12 seeds, yes! Let the expansion begin! Bing the bing, weapon stash, chakala. So then, do you want weapon stash? Showcase 17. Oh, this will be the last one. This is so sad. I wanted more. Oh boy. We'd better start preparing those seeds because, yeah, now it's gonna start being like, what, 25? Yeah. So I think it's 25, 30, 40, and then 50, and then 60 seeds. So if we want more weapons, yikes. We're gonna need to find some Koroks. Of course, I could pull up a map and have that near me when I'm playing, but I prefer to just look for them naturally, you know? Not that I have anything against using a map. I will probably use a map at some point, but it's just not how I wanted to play this. For the Froggy! Ah, I missed the Froggy. Ooh, there's a little pond here. I wonder if there are any Froggies in this thing. Anywho. By the way, if you need more fireproof elixirs, the only two ingredients that you can use to get those are Smotherwing butterflies, not Summerwing. Summerwing will protect you from the heat in the desert. Smotherwing is going to protect you from the fire in Death Mountain. So you can either use Smotherwing butterflies or fireproof lizards. Those are the only two ingredients that you can use, along with monster parts, of course, to cook up fireproof elixirs. Which is awkward because you need both of these to upgrade armor later on. So, yeah. If you spend them on elixirs now, you're not going to have them for armor later, so it's a little complicated like that. But if you need it, you can come over to a stable right around, where is it? Warping over to a shrine that we got before by just going to Akala Tower and gliding down. Moakit Shrine, right near Cephla Lake, is home to a stable. And this stable is actually the preferred path that you can take up to Death Mountain. Because, if I'm not mistaken, this will lead you to the tower without going off track. And also, there's someone here. Let's see if it's you. Morning. If you're stopping by Foothill Stable, then you're probably headed to Goron City. That's right. I thought so. Hold on, buddy. Are you really headed to Goron City dressed like that? Yes. See, this is how tourists get a bad rap. That place is a sheer cliff after cliff, and it gets hot, so hot past the second checkpoint that your body will catch fire. Normally, I wouldn't stop a stranger from heading to their doom, but I kinda like you. So I guess I have no choice but to sell these fireproof elixirs. They can protect you from the burning air. Even Goron City regulars usually take at least 3 elixirs with them. It's 60 rupees for 1, 110 for 2, 150 for 3. Buying in bulk pays off here. I'll take just 1. Thank you very much. Alright, here's our elixir for 6 minutes. That's plenty of time to do what we need to do there. You know what they say, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. So, yeah, that's gonna be helpful. Also, I want to cook a couple meals here. And I would like to sleep in a blissful water bed. Trust me, we're gonna need all the help we can get where we're going. Coming over to Ketachuki Shrine, you can see it in the background already. We are very near Hyrule Castle Town. And I actually want to come over here, because there are a couple things that I want to get there, believe it or not. I will be wearing my stealth suit. I don't know, as I said, I don't know if it helps with Guardians or not, because they don't really hear you as much as they just see you. Oh, treasure. Nice. But still, it's better have it and not need it than need it and not have it. You know the drill. There's a Guardian right there. Man, this place is really ruined, isn't it? Like, we know that it's ruins, but it doesn't paint the full picture to see it being called ruins, you know? You have to look at it and think about it. Oh, shoot. You actually got me. Oh, I don't have Mipha's Grace. Oh, shoot. Okay, time for a speedy potion. Okay, dodged it, thanks to the speedy potion. Oof. Just barely made it. And okay. Seems we de-aggroed the Guardian. Good. Oh, that really freaks me out. Holy moly. Okay, we don't need a full heal. We have 2 fairies. Let's eat apples. And then as we cross the Malice right here, let's eat more apples. We make it to the bridge. As we step forward, something big's gonna happen. Zelda asks for our help, in the only way she knows how. By not calling out our names at all. No, that's not what I... She is getting desperate. She's getting weaker by the second. And what have we been doing? Collecting apples. Yeah. I wanted to come back here as a reminder of what our mission actually is. We... Oh, shoot. So many Guardians all over the place. We can actually kill this one. Yeah, fighting Guardians isn't as scary as you would think. It is very scary. If you don't have the right weapons, it is gonna take a really long time. And they are very dangerous. You saw what that one did to me back in Castletown. But it's not that bad when you know what to do. It's kind of like fighting Lionels, in a way. I think we can climb this waterfall. We can, awesome. This is gonna bring us up to the level where we need to be, I think. Let's check the map. We're getting closer, that's for sure. This is a dungeon, a proper dungeon. And you can feel Ganon's presence all over the place. Don't go into these watch houses. You will find enemies, strong enemies. Guardian turrets. They are bad. Because they have a range greater than usual, if I'm not mistaken. Meaning that they can spot you from farther away, from farther back. So, let me put this back on. Again, I don't know if it helps, but...
Mifa's grace is ready.
Thanks, Mifa. But they are not simply Decayed Guardians. They are Decayed Guardians on steroids, basically. So, don't fight them. Unless you're prepared to take down an enemy with 1500 HP. It takes a while. And it will wear out your weapons. So, if you're gonna do it, make sure to be prepared. Come on. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to fight it. Is it 1500 or 500?
Urbosa's fury is ready.
Thanks, Urbosa. I actually don't remember how much health that one has. Holy crap! Okay. First place I want to go to is Princess Zelda's study. A single silent princess grows in here. The place has been wrecked by war. And her diary lies at the table. Today I met with Impa of the Sheikah tribe and began my research into the ancient technology in earnest. Impa introduced me to Purah and Robbie, other respected members of her tribe. Tomorrow I embark on an excavation with them. We hope to find ancient tech with which to operate the Guidance Stones. So they've been running into Guidance Stones. They are basically those stones, those pedestals, where you put the Sheikah Slate in them and then they do something. Kind of like the one that Purah has, the one that we saw in the beginning of the game, like right early on. They ran into those, and then Zelda was like, this is ancient Sheikah tech. Let's look for a Sheikah. Today we uncovered some ancient technology that we believe may have the power to control the Guidance Stone. It is a rectangular object, small enough to be held in my two hands. Sheikah text is featured prominently on it. It is made of an unknown material, but we believe it is the same as the shrines scattered across each region. Impa proposed that I hold on to it for now. I hope that it leads to some new developments in our research. So, she found a little tablet-shaped thing. The stone relic we discovered has been named. We are calling it the Sheikah Slate. We have not found any mention of a name for this object in the records we have unearthed so far. Nevertheless, Purah insisted we call it the Sheikah Slate, as a relic is a slate made by the Sheikah tribe. Feels a bit on the nose to me, but it was not a fight that I thought I could win. Oh, Zelda. We did it. We were finally able to restore some functionality to the Sheikah Slate. We have discovered that this stone slate is capable of producing images, perfect likenesses of the things you pointed at. Unlike normal pictures drawn by hand, this requires no artist to capture anything in perfect detail. I deeply admire the accomplishments of the Sheikah technology. Still, I know there's more to learn. There must be. We believe the Sheikah Slate may have a function that will allow it to control the Guidance Stone. We must continue our research, and quickly. So, she found out how to take pictures. That's really cool. We have started training the champions who will pilot the Divine Beasts. It may sound rude that I found this unexpected, but Mipha mastered the controls with surprising ease. Daruk struggled at first, but eventually got the hang of it. Urbosa and Revali both managed just fine as well. I can finally see the light of hope in our fight against the rising calamity. Robbie has restored mobility to many of the Guardians we've excavated. But we have still yet to find all of the Guardians. Records mention a greater number of them, and even other types. They are said to be stored in 5 giant columns that rest beneath Hyrule Castle. The thing is, no matter how I search beneath the castle, I can't seem to locate these columns. They must be buried deep. Were they perhaps designed to sense the appearance of Calamity Ganon and only activate upon his return? Yeah, those columns that rose with Calamity Ganon when he first appeared years ago. Those House Guardians. Ganon knew what was going on. Countless ancient structures are being discovered across Hyrule, but all attempts to enter them have failed. Records indicate that these are facilities designed to train the hero who is fated to combat the Calamity. But the crucial activation mechanism still remains a mystery. Is the Sheikah Slate the key to activating them? That is Pura's theory, and I concur, and yet my experiments so far have been fruitless. Still, we must exhaustively investigate all means of opposing the Calamity. We must not give up, no matter what. She found the shrines, and she knows what they're for. She just can't seem to activate them. I spoke with Pura about the Shrine of Resurrection we discovered earlier. As we speculated, this particular shrine is in fact a medical facility with the power to heal. It also has a long-term stasis function that can be activated and maintained until healing is complete. In the war against the Calamity 10,000 years ago, were injuries so great as to necessitate such a facility? If so, I will remain uneasy until we have made all adjustments necessary to restore it to full working order. I can only pray that even if Calamity Ganon returns, our battle will not require the Shrine of Resurrection's power. And this is the last entry. This is not all. Yeah, we'll get to the memory in a second. Over here in Zelda's room... Hang on. This guy's gonna bother me. Is he bothering you, Queen? Yes, he is. Just stop. Stop. Zelda has a personal diary and a research diary. She's tidy like that. Let's take a look. After meeting with the champions, I left to research the ancient technology, but nothing of note came of my research. The return of Ganon looms, a dark force taunting us from afar. I must learn all I can about the relic so we can stop him. If the fortune teller's prophecy is to be believed, there isn't much time left. But turning over these thoughts in my head puts me ill at ease. I suppose I should turn in for the night. Yes, tomorrow my father is assigning him as my appointed knight. I set out for Goron City today to make some adjustments to Divine Beast Varudanya. I still recall feeling his eyes on me as I walked ahead. The feeling stayed with me so long I grew anxious and weary. It's the same feeling I felt before in his company, and still not a word passes his lips. I never know what he's thinking. It makes my imagination run wild, guessing at what he's thinking, but will not say. What does the boy chosen by the sword that seals the darkness think of me? Will I ever truly know? Then, I suppose it's simple. A daughter of Hyrule's royal family, yet unable to use sealing magic. He must despise me. My feelings! I said something awful to him today. My research was going nowhere, I was feeling depressed and I had told him repeatedly not to accompany me. But he did anyway, as he always does, and so I yelled at him without restraint. He seemed confused by my anger. I feel terribly guilty, and that guilt only makes me feel more agitated than I was before. I am unsure how to put today's events into words. Words so often evade me lately, and now, more than ever. He saved me. Without a thought for his own life, he protected me from the ruthless blades of the Yiga clan. Though I've been cold to him all this time, taking my selfish and childish anger out on him at every turn. Still, he was there for me. I won't ever forget that. Tomorrow, I shall apologize for all that has transpired between us. And then, I'll try talking to him. To Link. It's worth a shot. Bit by bit, I've gotten Link to open up to me. It turns out he's quite a glutton. He can resist a delicious meal. When I finally got around to asking why he's so quiet all the time, I could tell it was difficult for him to say, but he did. With so much at stake and so many eyes upon him, he feels it necessary to stay strong and to silently bear any burden. A feeling I know all too well. For him, it has caused him to stop outwardly expressing his thoughts and feelings. I always believed him to be simply a gifted person who had never faced a day of hardship. How wrong I was. Everyone has struggles that go unseen by the world. I was so absorbed with my own problems I failed to see his. I wish to talk to him more and to see what lies beneath those calm waters, to hear him speak freely and openly. And perhaps I too will be able to bare my soul to him and share the demons that have plagued me all these years. So yeah, Zelda actually got Link talking. The silent protagonist. Father scolded me again today. He told me I am to have nothing more to do with researching ancient technology. He insisted that I focus instead on training that will help me awaken my sealing magic. I was so frustrated and ashamed I could not even speak. I've been training since I was a child, and yet Mother passed the year before my training was to begin. In losing her, I lost not just a mother, but a teacher. Mother used to smile and tell me, "Zelda, my love, all will be well in the end, you can do anything." But she was wrong. No matter how I try or how much time passes, the sealing power that is my birthright evades me. Tomorrow I journey with Link to the Spring of Power to train, but this too will end in failure. Such is my curse. I had a dream last night. In a place consumed by darkness, a lone woman gazed at me, hallowed by blinding light. I sensed she was not of this world. I don't know if she was a fairy or a goddess, but she was beautiful. Her lips spoke urgently, but her voice did not reach me. Would I have heard her if my power was awoken? Or was my dream simply a manifestation of my fears? I'm sure I'll know the answer soon, whether I wish to or not. I turned 17 today. That means this is the day I will finally be allowed to train at the Spring of Wisdom. When Link arrives, we will set out for Mount Lanayru. The other champions will accompany us there. I have not seen my father since he last scolded me. Things are too strained now. I will meet with him when I return. Actually, I've had a horrible feeling ever since that weird dream. No one would believe a failure of a princess, but right now, for no particular reason, I'm filled with a strange and terrible certainty that something awful is about to happen. And that is the last entry. If we check our album, that actually narrates her thoughts as we see the memories, as the memories appear. Some of them I intentionally left for after the diary, some of them I wanted to view before the diary. But when she left for Mount Lanayru, yeah, remember that? When she prayed at the Spring of Power, remember that? Or when she was saved by the Yiga. So, what? Saved from the Yiga by Link. Yeah. When she was cold to him. When she didn't care for him. There's more to it. But seeing her perspective on these memories shakes me to my core. It just... I have no words. It leaves me speechless. And wouldn't you know it, There's a memory here at the castle.
Incredible. We're at a point now where we can actually control them. At the current rate, we'll soon know all we need to know about the Guardians and the Divine Beasts. And should Ganon ever show itself again, we'll be well positioned to defend ourselves.
What are you doing out here, Zelda?
I was assessing the results of the experiment with the Guardians. These pieces of ancient technology could be quite useful against them.
I know that. They are essential to Hyrule's future, and our research demands that we keep a close eye on them. However, as the princess, you currently have a crucial unfulfilled responsibility to your kingdom. Let me ask you once more, when will you stop treating this as some sort of childish game?
I'm doing everything I can. I'll have you know that I just recently returned from the Spring of Courage, where I offered every ounce of my prayers to the goddess.
And now you are here wasting your time. You need to be dedicating every moment you have to your training. You must be single-minded in unlocking the power that will seal Calamity Ganon away.
I already am. Don't you see? There's nothing more I can do. My hope is that you'll allow me to contribute here in whatever way I can.
No more excuses, Zelda. Stop running away from your duty. As the king, I forbid you to have anything to do with these machines from this moment on, and command you to focus on your training. Do you know how the gossip mongers refer to you? They are out there at this moment, whispering amongst themselves that you are the heir to a throne of nothing but failure. It is woven into your destiny that you prove them wrong. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Heir to a throne of nothing. Did you hear those words coming from your father? Yeah. Let's get out of here. We can leave the area by pressing X. And next time on Breath of the Wild, we go back to our mission to save Zelda from the dangers that, well, honestly, she's fighting alone. We go after the next Divine Beast in an attempt to make our lives a little bit easier. Thank you guys for watching this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.